everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
Welcome to NIGHTCOOP. Thank you guys for waiting once again for us to put this out a little bit late, but Allie came down with a little something, so she sounds like Lindsay Lohan right now.
A little something, yeah. Maybe this episode, people will be able to tell the difference between who's talking. I've gotten some commentary that people can't tell who's talking half the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought we sounded different, but this is like the thing, when you're a twin. We look at each other and we go, we don't look like each other, even though we do look like each other.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's the same thing with our voices.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think that my voice sounds a little more...
it's a little lower, isn't it?
A little lower, not as intellectual, if you will. I sound a little dumber.
That's in regards to what words you use.
No. I think my tone as well.
Your tone is dumber?
Like, I think I just sound like I'm about to say something more stupid than you.
Half the time you do.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like the runway to stupidity. The sound of my voice, you're going, whatever's about to happen
is going to be bad.
It's going to be bad. She's going to be an idiot in a couple of seconds here.
Anyway,
I hope I was about to ask them how they're doing.
How's everybody doing?
Now's your chance to respond.
Yeah. And we'll pause. Oh, glad to hear you're doing okay.
Oh, you're doing okay? Yeah. Oh, no, so sorry to hear that.
Sorry.
That's such a bummer. I'm so sorry.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next week will be better.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you're kidding. That happened to you? Whoa.
Good, that's great.
That's great. Good for you.
Congratulations. I'm glad that worked out.
I think we did the range there.
Yeah, that's
no matter what you said, we got you there.
Yeah.
I actually so I put out this thing on the NIGHTCOOP page. I said, if you guys have any questions. So 2 of my news stories are actually just answering questions that people had, and then I had 1 news story.
All right.
So what would you like me to do first?
The
news?
Oh, yeah, do the news.
Do the news. Okay. So my news is kind of a bummer of a topic, but I just thought we should talk about it because it's so relevant right now and whatever. But did you see that the bank, the 5 people died, the mass shooting at a bank?
When did this happen?
It happened yesterday, I think.
Happened yesterday?
Yeah, it happened yesterday. Yeah, in Louisville, Kentucky. This guy went in, old employee, blah, 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 shot up the place, et cetera, et cetera.
The old
in a bank. In a bank.
The old
but
bank
here's the thing. He wasn't trying to rob the bank. You're missing like a key factor of the bank robbery.
Yeah, if you're doing anything.
Now you're just pure evil.
Yeah, now you're like, going into the bank and you're killing people. That's not
okay.
Not right. You're supposed to hold them hostage, get the money, and everybody lives.
Exactly. You don't actually kill anybody in a bank robbery.
Wasn't even a robbery.
Unless you're, unless you're the fucking
shooting.
Unless you're the Joker.
What bank?
I don't know what bank it was.
I just have a feeling this entire thing is just not right. Like, it's not, I mean, all of it's not right, obviously, but I just have a feeling.
I was like, you know what, I'm with you.
But do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was probably like a very normal bank, not even a bank with like high ceilings. And
I don't think so.
The whole film.
It wasn't a Gotham bank.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Joker. But
this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy sucks, number 1. Number 2, I just feel like, no matter what side of the angle you're on, I think we can all agree that can we try anything?
Literally anything.
Anything. Like I'm not for the idea of teachers having guns, but even if you made a step in one direction, make a step.
Make a step somewhere.
Try something. I mean, if that doesn't work out, which it won't, but if that doesn't work out, at least you could check it off the list and go, okay, well, we did give it a try.
Yeah.
But it seems like, we're just doing this.
I mean, what do you have to lose to try something? What are you going to lose? More lives? You're already doing that. Fucking try something.
Anything.
Because it seems as though the lives of people you don't really care about. So just give something a try.
Yeah, I mean, really anything. Yeah, it's just, it's
crazy.
It's crazy, and I feel like we're in this, the fact that nothing is being done, helplessness is the word. It's helplessness. Yeah. All of us feel helpless.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and you might go, well, you wouldn't feel as helpless if you carried a Glock on you all the time. And it's like, Okay, well,
I don't really want to carry a gun. That's just not really my. Then I have to carry a purse everywhere, or it's like it ruins my outfit because I have a gun on my hip. It's like this really wasn't matching the vibe today. I'm in florals,
yes, yes, I am with you.
If I was in a fucking cat suit all the time and I had a Glock on me, that'd be one thing. That'd be cool as hell.
I don't think in California you can just carry one around.
No, but I'll tell you one thing. When I was in Texas years ago,
the guy in the coffee shop?
Yeah, the guy in the Starbucks just comes in, and and the thing is like, this was not like a fucking cowboy, coming in with a gun on his hip. Yeah. This is a fucking skinny ass white kid coming into the damn Starbucks with a gun on his hip. And I'm going, I'm out of here.
Yeah, also, like, why'd you need it in the Well, I guess why do you need it anywhere? But then their point is, well, seemingly people are shooting up anywhere, and it's like, I just don't.
I get uncomfortable even when I see a cop with a gun on his hip. I'm like, couldn't have left it in the car. What did you think was going to happen in here? You're getting a donut and a cup of coffee. What did you think was going to happen?
The classic trope of that you're always in a donut shop when the cop walks in. Have I ever seen a cop in a donut shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. It's like
seen
watching
them in coffee shops too, and it's something.
It's like watching a lion on the Serengeti. It's it's beautiful. It's where they're supposed to be.
Where they're supposed to be.
Like I think that they're supposed to sit in a coffee shop with a donut more than they're supposed to fight crime.
Yeah.
Crime is for superheroes.
Police don't even really. Do they fight crime?
I don't know if they fight crime.
They just kind of.
They stop it.
They put it out.
They put it out. Yeah, they're like firefighters for crime.
Yeah.
But do they fight it?
Do they fight
Not
crime?
a lot of fighting going on, I don't think. Although I will say, in regards to the one that was the school, what was it?
Yeah.
What was that, last week? What kind of hell are we in? But it was, in regards to the school, the video of those two guys taking down the whatever.
Hardcore.
That's
signing up for the job and doing the fucking job.
So anyways, that was my news that I was like, I feel like we got to talk about it. There's been quite a few lately. So.
Well, speaking of the police,
the
amount of liquid that was just in my mouth when I said speaking of,
it was disgusting.
It was like,
because you had taken a sip of tea. Did you take a sip of tea?
Puddle.
Stop. I'm not cutting this out. You're saying it into the microphone. I'm not cutting out your puddle talk.
You don't have to cut it out.
I'm not cutting
puddle talk.
I'm not cutting out your puddle talk.
My mouth puddle talk.
Ew! I'm disgusted. Comment below if you're disgusted.
Share if you're grossed out.
Share if you want to die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Share if you want to die. What the fuck, Kelly? I'm the dumbest person alive. I told you.
It is the second time in 2 days that I have taken a sip of something and you've said the dumbest fucking thing.
Oopsies.
My first story,
go ahead,
was also about a police officer.
Oh yeah,
but
mine wasn't really.
Roll with it.
Okay. I think we just got on the topic of donuts and police officers. Like I said, mine was also about the police. Go ahead.
You try to relate, Anyway, there's a new officer in California. It's a rabbit.
Like Zootopia?
Yeah. Yeah, and
whose rabbit is this?
They found it, and so now it's like the support rabbit for the
police. But it's like a bunny, or is it
bunny.
Like it's okay? So it's not like a wild rabbit. That's a bunny. Oh, it's so cute. I love bunnies, except I know a girl that loves bunnies too, and I hate her, so I will never get a bunny.
Well, this bunny, they gave it a little vest that they normally give to dogs.
It's so cute. What's its name?
Percy. Officer Percy.
You know what?
I
Let
love
the
a
bunny
good-
take a crack at it, because right now nothing's going too beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, I love a good officer
Animal?
animal. I love a good positive cop article.
Sure.
You know, let's
Yeah.
let's break it up between the
Do you
know
think
black
this-
people being mistreated by them.
Yeah.
Throw in a bunny.
But, yeah, throw in a bunny. Do you think this was a PR move over everything?
Definitely.
Yeah, they were like, what will make the people think that we're good?
It's like you see the. By the way, this was on Fox News.
Of course it was.
All of my fucking stories from today are from Fox News.
That's very funny.
They may be awful, but sometimes they got good stories.
They got a
good
good
light,
story.
fun stories.
Well, and if one person's going to post about the police bunny, it is Fox
it is
News.
Fox News.
Yes. Okay, so I have some. Do we want to just do all the news and then we'll move to the questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Okay.
and do
So my
yours.
next story: Uber driver donates kidney to rider he met nearly 3 years ago, saying God must have put you in my car.
Uber driver donates kidney to rider he met new.
Couldn't be me, but
Couldn't be me.
good for you.
Good for you. You know what though? I'm glad we're hearing a good Uber driver story. So how did the conversation happen where he was talking about his kidney?
Well, they were just talking a little bit. The usual stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, how's your day? I need a kidney. And then
And then bada bing, bada boom.
bada bing, bada boom. They did it.
How old was the guy?
The guy who needed the kidney was 72. He was a veteran. Oh, sorry. No, the driver was a veteran.
Driver. Driver was a veteran. But the guy that needed it was 72?
Yeah.
Okay. No, wait. Hold on. I was about to say 72. Do you really need that new kidney? You know, whatever. But I guess he could live, what, another 10 years?
Yeah.
15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Not that I'm going to call it when I'm 72 and I'm going to go,
If I'm 72,
I just don't know.
I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm not there yet.
I'm not there yet. Yeah. I mean, who knows? At 72, I might be clinging on for dear life.
Yeah.
Might be like, anybody, help me. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Oh, that's so sad.
It is so sad. But he's alive
So there you
and
go.
got the kidney.
And got the kidney. So there you go.
My
Thanks,
last
Fox
story,
News.
Thanks, Fox News. My last story, man in China jailed for scaring neighbors 1,100 chickens to death amid feud.
Oh. He scared them to death? How did he do that? He scared them to death? What do you mean?
So
his name was Goo?
there was an issue. There was an issue between the neighbors because one of the neighbors cut down trees without the other neighbor's permission. So there was a feud. So late at night, he went into the chicken coop
Okay.
and he showed a flashlight. Scared the chickens. They trampled each other. Half of them dead in one night. Went back the next night. Did it again.
So
Killed the other 600. I know.
he did it twice?
Yeah.
That's so mean.
It's horrible. Killed all of his chickens.
Okay, so it's one thing to be mad at him, but to kill that many
chickens?
animals at once? What is wrong with you?
You're killing that many chickens?
I think he should go to jail for the rest of his life.
I think he is going to jail.
I think that they should let the chickens eat him.
Well, the chickens are dead.
Get some new ones.
Isn't
That is so messed up.
that terrible?
The poor
terrible?
chickens.
They arrested him. But he just was supposed to pay.
That's it.
And then it turned out that he got sentenced to prison.
What the heck?
Yeah.
I hate him.
I hate him too.
Over a fight with your, I don't know.
About trees?
It's just messed up. It's like, and I know I eat chicken, okay, but
Just plant more trees, jackass.
yeah, I know. People are so dumb.
They really are.
People are
All right.
so
What are
stupid.
your questions?
Okay. So I have here This person asks, what is the most annoying part about being twins? Most annoying?
You people. Has nothing to do with you.
Can you elaborate?
I love being a twin. Being a twin is like my number one. Like, it's my favorite thing in the world. I love it so much. I don't have one negative thing to say about being a twin.
Yeah.
The issue, the most annoying thing, is the fact that people, the weirdest thing, and I will never, ever, ever understand it, is when people say, oh, you're the blank twin. She's this, you're that. Mm-hmm. Saying anything negative to me about the person who I love most in this world.
Oh.
What? Why would that make me feel good?
Why are you so tone deaf?
You can't.
That you.
Like, don't say to me, oh, not that people say this, but like, don't say to me like, oh, you're a lot smarter than her.
Yeah.
Or like expect me to be flattered.
Yeah, people assume because I do stand up, they're like, oh, so you're the funny one. And I'm like, no. Yeah. Like, no. Atlee is also very, very funny. We're both funny. It's a funny two. It's not a, you know, or like when people, I don't know. I'm not even, I mean,
it's been happening since we were a kid.
That's mostly the one people say to me. And then I'm like, no, Allie's popping on TikTok. You don't know shit, you know? But I think the other thing is like when people, this is me on a personal level, people would buy us stuff assuming we were the same size, and then I would have to make returns more frequently.
But now we are the same size.
Are we?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah. Just two
nuggets.
2 nuggets, man. Yeah, I think that's the other thing is that, like, it's nice that Allie and I don't really compete with each other. A lot of people assume that we compete with each other, but we don't.
We don't at all.
Yeah, it's really just we were born with our best friend. Yeah, that's kind of it. Also, I don't know, there was a trend where people were saying that adult twins were annoying, and it's like, well, I can't stop being a twin.
It's literally like you're jealous.
You're a hater.
You're a hater. It's the best thing in the world, having a twin.
Yeah.
I've never felt actually alone in my life.
Yeah, I would say that is crazy. That's wild that people, like, because we don't know anything other than what we know now.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know anything besides being twins.
Right.
So the thought that, like, I could tell Allie anything and she won't.
Literally anything.
I mean, she won't judge me for anything.
Nope.
And I'm sure maybe that some people truly do have that best friend that they've known for forever, or they're just, you know, and
it ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
Sorry.
It's, you know, once you share a womb.
Yeah. I mean, we've literally shared, as grown adults, had to share a bed for like a year.
Oh, yeah.
And we just did that because we had to. And we're twins, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, when you're broke, you wouldn't believe how it's okay to just sleep in the same bed as your sister. I mean, it worked.
What are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Put one of us on the floor every other night?
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, I would say that's the most annoying thing. It's just people comparing us or people thinking that we want to hear a compliment that puts the other person down that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. I agree. Or like when a guy is like, ooh, twins. And I'm like, literally?
Yeah, that is disgusting. Or when a guy, like before, it's happened where it doesn't work out with one, so they try the other. That whole deal.
Ew. No good.
No good.
No. The next question. Can you guys talk about how The Simpsons keep predicting things? They somehow predicted that Trump would be arrested and a Barbie movie would be released on the same day. And it happened. But there's a bunch of predictions that they've made. I've heard of this too. Have you heard about this?
No.
Oh, well, The Simpsons continuously keep showing things and then they happen later on in the real world.
Who created The Simpsons? Who writes it?
Matt Groening, I think. But
He runs the world. That's what it is
probably,
then.
I mean, I think all these things are connected. Like, I think that he, wow, his spouse is Augustina Picasso. Interesting. Anyway, that's the person's name. Anyways, I think that it's all connected. I do think everything is a scam. And I wouldn't be shocked if The Simpsons is just putting it all in there.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
But I think that you reach a certain level of success in Hollywood and you start hearing things that you shouldn't be hearing.
Right.
Or you just get little tidbits of information. Now, do I think he was, or whoever wrote it was absolutely certain that it would happen on the same day? No, but I think they were like, okay, we know a Barbie movie's coming out and we know that it's likely that he'll get arrested.
Yeah.
What if we planned it where it was the same day and it happened to work out?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it fuels the theory that The Simpsons knows everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, I mean, if you look, The Simpsons is still funny to me.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
Simpsons
It's
is hilarious.
everlasting.
Yep. Yep.
I love it. It's so good. It's so, and Family Guy is really good too. But
Yeah, Family Guy is
The
very
Simpsons,
funny.
it's like I could just turn it on and it's like great background.
Yeah. It's so silly.
It's so silly.
So good.
Each character is so iconic in its own way.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite is probably Bart.
Probably Bart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Homer a lot.
I like Homer too.
Homer is the thing about Homer is that he is so unapologetically exactly what he is.
Yeah. Yeah. They all are. That's kind of the
whole point.
yeah.
But God, he is stupid.
Yep. It's a great show.
I love how much Marge forgives him too. Because she just loves him. It reminds me of me and Bruce, honestly.
I was about to say the same thing and didn't know if it was insulting or not.
It's not insulting.
All right.
He sent me a meme earlier where he was like, it's us.
Okay.
Oh, well. I'm just saying.
Okay, Kelly, we get it. You're
Yeah,
in a relationship. I'm joking.
I'm very proud of my relationship.
I know you are.
I know you are, but what am I? Okay. Those were the questions.
Cool.
So let's just check the time here right quick. Okay, we got time for I think a couple this or that.
Okay.
Okay. So we got some suggestions. First one, Peeps or jelly beans?
Jelly bean.
Really?
Hands fucking down.
I go Peeps.
What?
Yeah, the Peep is beautiful. What a beautiful marshmallow. I hate jelly beans. What? I hate jelly beans.
Peeps are disgusting.
So are jelly beans. I'd rather have the
I
cute
like-
plushy one. Plushy. Blushy.
I like jelly beans.
Okay. Cool.
There's so many flavors.
So? They're gross.
They're
the
not.
consistency. Hard jello bean.
What?
Jello bean. Jello bean. I don't like it. I like a peep.
Peeps are gross.
Peep.
I've never taken more than one bite of a peep in my life.
Peep, peep. But they're cute.
So what?
Well, if I'm
The
not
point of
going
it
to
is to
eat
eat it.
either, then I want the cute one. But I want it in chick form.
Okay.
I don't
You're-
want
You're
it.
going to a party.
I don't want
You're
it in the
going to a
bunny
party.
form. You know when they do it in the bunny
I
form?
don't like the bunny either.
Yeah,
Give
but
me
I like
the
the little,
chick.
the little chick, the peeper. Peeper. Is that a slur? Why did that sound offensive?
Well, because I think it's like peeping Tom.
Got it.
I will never forget. Kelly and I were in college. We're in college and we're in this class where we're in this interviewing class where the professor, he did a hypothetical scenario,
Oh my God, this
Regarding-
was so funny.
a peeping Tom,
Yes.
that he called on the paper Doobie Jones. Kelly and I lost our minds.
This was the class that everyone thought we were always stoned in, and it wasn't that. It was
Kelly
just,
and I were
he
never
was
high.
So funny.
He was so funny.
Doobie Jones is a ridiculous name, let alone for a peeping Tom, let alone for someone who in the story it's harassment. And he picked the goofiest name, Doobie Jones. Impossible to see him as a threat.
Kelly and I were losing our minds.
The way he viewed a peeping Tom was as if it was like a pesky wabbit.
Yeah.
And like not that it was like a sexual harassment situation.
Right. He was great. He also brought in one time cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
From Cinnabon.
No one would touch him except for Allie and I.
Yeah. Everybody too skinny at TCU.
Yeah.
They didn't
He was
want to
like,
ruin their diet.
He was like, it used to be when I would have this cinnamon roll, people went nuts for it. He goes, times have changed,
Kelly and I were like, we'll take a second.
We'll take a little bit of the cinnamon roll. All right. Not a problem. All right, the big dog's coming up. He pulls up belt. Ready to go.
Gotta get my cinnamon roll slice.
Yep, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
No, you're sure not.
But I do think the answer is Peep. I do not believe it's Jelly Bean.
Well, I disagree. But
right, well.
I guess I'll...
What do you know? What do you
Not
know?
much,
Who
I
do
guess.
you know?
Who do I know?
Who do you know in the Jelly Bean world that's trying to get into your mind right now?
I know a Jelly Bean factory operator.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
Fuck you.
I was expecting a name. I was like, oh, she must know somebody that works at her job or something. But no. It's just a big old fuck you. God.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. Alrighty. So the next one that we got was, I love you guys because you totally understand the energy and the vibe here. Cheese fountain or chocolate fountain?
Cheese.
Really? Because I don't know if I've ever seen it in a fountain.
I also don't know how. Hey. Yeah, cheese.
You pick cheese over a chocolate fountain?
Yeah, chocolate fountain is hack.
You know what I do? I've seen quite a few chocolate fountains, but a cheese fountain,
I lose my mind.
I would lose my mind too. Actually, what I would really like probably is more of like a queso fountain, because I do think the thinness of the... I mean, it's still a cheese fountain. I'm just saying, if I'm going to pick my cheese, I probably want it to be queso. What?
Just, it's this or that.
Oh. You get two options.
You don't throw in a third.
You pick from two. I'm saying that if I were to get a cheese one, I would want it to be queso.
That's
with tortilla chips. What?
No, it has to be smooth.
It has to be just what? Just cheddar cheese? Just plain cheddar cheese? Or
just a type of cheese. No.
Queso.
No, but the queso has like peppers and shit.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. Why can't I have this? Why can't I have this?
You don't want anything to get clogged in the fountain. You don't want any like...
It's already a cheese fountain. It's already a cheese fountain.
But do you know what I mean?
Situations are going to happen.
There's
nothing we can do. You already ordered a cheese fountain for our 30th birthday. You've already done it.
I love that idea.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
All right, I go cheese.
By the way, we are turning 30 on May 14th. Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in.
I do go cheese. Although, you know what I don't respect, which a lot of people do try to do? I don't like an apple and cheese. I'm not an apple and cheese gal.
No, me neither.
It's just give me the carbohydrate and the cheese.
Don't make it healthy.
Yeah, I want different types of bread. I want pretzels, but I also want a baguette. Get real.
It's my cheese fountain.
That's what I'm telling these people. It is my cheese fountain. That's what I've been saying. People don't get it, man. People don't get it.
They don't.
The other problem with the chocolate fountain is I really don't like strawberries. I don't like the consistency. I don't like watching people eat them. There's something about it that just really grosses me out. It kind of looks like they're like breastfeeding when they eat a strawberry.
What the fuck?
I'm serious. Think of how you eat a strawberry and then tell me.
Think of how you breastfeed.
Yeah, it looks the same. You'll
That's
never.
Fucking disgusting, Kelly.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I've been trying to tell
actually,
you.
If anything, it's beautiful.
see, now you're getting me in trouble because I'm saying that breastfeeding isn't beautiful. I'm not saying
It is fucking gross.
I'm not saying it's not beautiful for the baby.
It's
the baby. It's great for the baby.
Something can be natural, and I can also find it gross.
That is true. Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not.
I'm not huge on the whole titty out in the Walmart. I'm not huge on it.
You don't have to be huge on it.
I'm not huge on it. It's fine.
I mean, you're going to do it. I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but
Yeah.
I will look away.
I'm looking away.
I am not making, do not even think for a second that it is going to be possible for me to make eye contact with you while you're doing that. That is impossible to do. You don't think because it's like I mean somebody and I really it's this way. It's like I'm trying to have a conversation with you and somebody is eating right in front of us. It is a baby eating. And again, it's natural, it's beautiful for certain people. Okay?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess, but
I mean it's you got to do it.
I guess. I don't know why you have to do it here right now. They're like, my baby's hungry. And I'm like, yeah, it can wait.
People get hungry.
That's the thing about me where like I saw this thing where, okay, this is where I might get in trouble. And you know what? I don't give a shit. My podcast. Get your own fucking podcast if you want to fucking debate me. Okay. So I saw this thing about somebody that was like, oh, I had to feed my baby while I was performing some sort of art form. I'm not going to say what it was, but they were like, it was hungry, and everyone in the comments was like, God forbid you feed your baby when it's hungry. It's like, God forbid the baby waits a second.
You're training your child to be a weak ass motherfucker. You think you get to eat in this life every time you get hungry?
I mean, well, also it's like, do you not understand, baby, that I'm in front of people?
Yeah, get with it.
God. I don't know if my issue is the breastfeeding or just with these dumb babies that can't fucking read a room, man. God. I don't know if that's all offensive. I don't know. And you know
Who
what?
cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Next time you see me, you're gonna pull out your tit and feed your kid in front of me? Ooh, you got me. Like,
okay, this or that. Breastfeeding child or starving child?
starving.
No, come on. We love kids. I do love kids. I'm just saying that I think that there's
We're just joking. We're just shooting.
obviously feed your kid whenever
your
you
kid,
want to
whatever
feed
you
your
wanna
kid,
do.
whatever. But also don't look at me.
Don't look at me while you're
doing
doing
it. Because I will be like,
Ma'am, your tits out.
well, how are we expected to maintain eye contact when your tit is out and your kid is on your tit? That's what I'm saying. How am I expected to just look you dead in the eyes and not sneak a little? And not even that I'm sneaking. It's like I'm like you know, like you know.
Yeah, totally.
Oh God, you know what?
That's so
Something
funny.
tells me you and I aren't gonna be running for office. Okay. I'm just saying, it's natural, it's beautiful. Do what you want. Who gives a fuck? All right. Rooftop party or basement party?
Rooftop.
Really?
I'm almost 30.
Yeah, but think of like a basement could mean like a speakeasy.
Oh.
So underground
Underground.
or top of the ground? I feel like this episode I'm really showcasing what I meant by God, she's an idiot. Underground or top of ground?
top of ground.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure.
Are you sure, you little hedgehog?
Little hedgehog.
You little mole?
mole.
Just calling you things that go underground. You little potato.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. I was trying to do like a thing where we started listing things that like to party underground, but then I realized
I
that
had no idea.
all I had was hedgehog, mole, and potato. What else goes on? Did you guys know this? I saw this video the other day. Did you know turtles hibernate?
No, I did not know that.
So apparently if you have a pet turtle, me just yelling the facts at you. So apparently if you have a pet turtle,
yeah.
in the winter, you bury it underground. And then in the springtime, you go and you get it. And sometimes they start crawling like already. But for the most part, you wake them up and you're like, hello. And they're like, hey.
That was a really good turtle impression.
What, just the hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to be like tired too.
And
Like I
turtley?
just woke up. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
boy.
so I would pick, personally, a below ground for specific reasons. Number one, rooftops, always more expensive of a party. Always more expensive of a bar. You know?
Yeah.
Number two, wind. I hate wind. Wind I cannot think of one good reason to have wind.
I hate wind.
Except for the windmill. And the windmill wouldn't exist without wind.
Well,
It's never just a mill. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nobody's milling.
The thing that bothers me about a basement party,
No escape.
no escape.
Okay.
I feel like more inclined to get weird.
To get weird.
It's gonna get weird.
In the basement?
In the
a
basement.
speakeasy?
Yeah.
In like a...
Yeah. It's
I
gonna
see
get
what you're
weird.
saying. Yeah, people get weird when they're underground.
There was also a time Kelly and I went to, I don't know the name of this place. We went to some bar with our friend Emily. And we did monochrome, like we all wore
The Roxy.
the Roxy.
The
Is that what
Roxy
it
on
was?
Sunset Boulevard. Yes.
This place was terrifying.
Terrifying. But that was not a basement.
It was not a basement.
It was inside, but it was
inside,
upstairs.
They had like wooden poles that children, 21, I'm assuming, had to be.
Yeah, we're like spinning.
They were like
climbing.
hanging from the poles and like
I felt like we were in the borrowers because
it was insane.
there was so much wooden. It was all wood.
It was one of the weirdest environments I've ever been in. And there's a guy like there's people doing things that
We were told that people were like, "We love your vibe," and I was like, "I gotta get out of here."
yeah,
'Cause
it was fucking weird.
Look, I should never be putting off a vibe where you feel comfortable telling me I like your vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not. Look, we're kind people, but we're not nice vibe people.
I remember this guy came over to me and he was wearing a cheetah print jacket. And he came over and he was like, "We're going to Diplo's house after this if you guys want to come." And I wanted to look at him and go, "Fuck off."
Do I look like I want to go to?
Do I look like I want to go to Diplo's house?
Just
You
say it.
fucking idiot.
How about this? Say it back to me. Say it again.
Say it again.
Do you want to go to Diplo's? Diplo?
Diplo?
No,
No.
No.
I don't.
I don't. Nothing could happen. First of all, good luck making me point out who it is.
I got no clue what that motherfucker looks like.
I got the only one I know that what looks like is Zed,
yeah.
because he's like a tiny little
He's a little
Norwegian
mousy boy.
Yeah, mouse boy. But it's funny because there's that other mouse guy, Dead Mouse.
The whole EDM thing. I don't
So strange.
get it.
Interesting world they live in.
Yeah.
That all being said, though, a banger's a banger.
A banger is a banger.
You know, so there's obviously
R.I.P.
Avicii,
Avicii.
Skrillex. Yeah. They got some good ones. All right, moving on.
Yep.
I've changed.
Yep.
I haven't. I've changed. What do you have?
I have an egg on my face.
Okay. Do you want to do yours first?
Sure. My egg on my face is simple. It's very simple.
Okay.
My egg on my face is how I got sick. My egg on my face.
How'd you get sick?
I took a nap with my hair wet.
Oh
my
God! Egg on your face,
I took
you
a nap
fool!
with my hair wet. I took a nap. 2 hours. I woke up. Throat started to hurt. I went, oh my God! Isn't this tale as old as fucking time?
It's like we've learned nothing.
We've
our
learned
almost 30
nothing.
years.
How many times has my mother told me to not sleep with your hair wet?
I know.
And here I am.
Well, you think, you go, there's no way my body still reacts like this. And it's true. It's just true.
It's just, and I've been saying it for a week now. It's like, if anybody's confused as to why someone like me would be nervous about COVID or needed to get the vaccine as soon as it came out, I get sick from napping with my hair wet for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You gotta be proactive about these things.
I took a nap the other day after washing my hair, and my hair is still very newly dyed. So I took a shower, and I go lay down and take the nap. I get up. It looks like sorry, pardon my French. It looks like I had my period on the pillow. Literally, the amount of red stain that is.
Pardon my French.
It literally looks like that. And Bruce was like, I just washed all of these. And I was like, sorry, but I felt bad. And now it looks disgusting. It looks disgusting. But I'm like, it's just dye, it's not.
Yeah. It's not period blood.
Yeah, God.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm not disgusting. Just kidding. But there's nothing worse when you wake up and you look at your sheet and you're just like,
Yeah, fuck.
God, what am I? Just a dumb fucking.
I don't know how this works.
How do I not know anything about this?
I gotta be careful now too, because my sheets are white, or my bedspread is now white.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
all right, I've got a. Anyway, now you all know that. You know what? God forbid, though.
God forbid.
God forbid women talk about it.
God forbid we have our periods. God forbid we breastfeed.
Screw you. Screw you. All right. I have an eye changed. I got to tell you, this weekend. So I'm at this bar.
Is this I've changed?
Yeah.
You turned so abruptly. I've got to tell you.
I've got to tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
So this weekend I was in Madison, Wisconsin. Had the time of my little life. Loved it. There's nothing I love more, though, when I go away by myself and I go to a bar by myself. I'm not trying to get fucked up. I'm not trying to nothing. I just want to have a drink by myself, sit and enjoy myself. No big deal. Whatever. Close to the hotel. I'm minding my own business.
Right.
Fuck off.
Right.
Where I've changed is, I said, she was like, do you want to open a tab? And I said, no, I'm going to pay in cash. I never really carry cash. I was like, I'm going to pay in cash. And when I tell you, I loved it. I love paying in cash. I think I'm just going to start doing it, and which is a bummer because they're taking cash out a lot of places. But I love
paying.
seeing what I'm spending.
I love paying.
I love the physicality of the dollar.
It feels like it's not real when I'm paying cash.
I know. I feel like I'm in a video game.
Yeah.
$6. Here you go.
There you go.
Also, I like giving the bartenders cash tip.
Yeah.
Because I know it goes straight to them.
Yeah.
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 I like
but I
paying
was
in
like,
cash.
I think I'm going to become a cash girl.
Oh. You should get one of those money guns.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean, but in this world also, you shouldn't be walking around with a lot of cash either. So it's really just, maybe I carry a couple 20s.
Yeah, like
and
$60.
Maybe I go $60. That's my spending for the night. If you overdo $60,
You're done.
you're done.
That's a good idea.
That's a good
I'm allowed
idea.
to spend this amount of cash.
Yep.
That ain't bad.
I know, I like it. Okay, your turn.
We've got beef?
Uh-huh.
My we've got beef is very simple.
Okay.
Sharpies
Okay.
are sharp for what? 2 seconds? You use it how many times before it goes dull?
This is a great point.
Is it so that people buy them more consistently? You just make the product shitty? Fix it.
I don't know what it is. Sharpies to me, most of the time, whenever I pick one, they are almost out of ink.
Yeah.
And I'm going, who used this Sharpie this much? Why did this get used this much?
Why did you use it this much?
I don't know. But is there anything better than opening a cabinet and someone has every color of the Sharpies?
That's fire.
Man, that rips.
But
I agree.
Yeah.
Because
it's bullshit.
especially because they've branched out into the pens and the whatever. I used to really like the pens.
Yeah.
But now I do not. Now I just go to the G7 or whatever those pointy ones are. What kind of pen is that?
I know what you're talking about.
It's the best one. They have the G7 and the G5, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Pilot.
the Pilot.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah. Pilot pen.
Pilot pen.
Do they sponsor that? They have to.
The Pilot pen?
The Pilot pen has to be sponsored by Pilot. When we were younger, we used to go to a tennis tournament called the Pilot Pen. And is the pilot pen for tennis? Like, was it like... I'm trying to remember.
I think it's all connected.
It's all connected that the pen company puts on this tennis competition? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Maybe? I don't know.
Is that it?
I don't know. I don't think we're going to solve it here.
No, I don't think
If
so.
you're a listener and you have any information about that, please send it our way. Because
Yeah.
clearly we are unsure.
Yeah,
But it's the best pen. The pilot pen.
it is.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my beef. Okay. I was on planes all weekend, and this consistently happened. I asked for champagne. They said, I don't know if we have it. And then on each cart, they said, we have one left in the cart.
Do they only stock it with what?
Here's my question. A, do you only stock it with one? B, is nobody getting champagne on flights anymore?
I thought that was like a normal thing.
So C, this is just a different story. When I was on the plane, I was flying from Madison to Dallas-Fort Worth because you had to take like multiple flights, right?
Yeah.
And I get to DFW, or I'm on my way to DFW.
Yeah.
This woman is sitting across from me. I offered her my Biscoff cookies because she really like housed hers. And I was like, do you want them? And she was like, thanks. And then she like tapped me on the shoulder and I was like, what's up? And she goes, I didn't know that they gave champagne on the flights. And I was like, yeah, they have champagne. She goes, I didn't even know they serve booze on flights. And I was like,
You've been flying wrong.
Holding my hat like a gust of wind. Like, what do you mean? You didn't know they served alcohol on flights?
You gotta. One thing about me, I'm not on the plane sober. I'm not doing it.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But so I go, because it was the flight from DFW to LAX. You know, we were going to a party after, so I was like, oh, I'm going to have some champagne on the flight.
Yeah.
I get my champagne, and then I go back, and I go, hey, I know you only had one champagne in there, but do you have any in the back? And they were, like, helping me get it. And I'm like, now I look like an alcoholic because you're making me come back here and get it.
I had
Now,
to come back
there's
to get
no
my-
way I looked like an alcoholic when I said, do you have champagne? She said, I think so. And I said, could I get two?
Yeah, that wasn't it. Trying to be efficient.
I mean, I don't want you to have to keep coming back here.
Crowded fucking bar. I'm getting 2 drinks at once.
Let's be
I'm not waiting in line again.
I didn't do
No.
anything wrong. But what bummed me out was the 2 people sitting beside me that didn't get anything to drink. And I'm going, if one of us gets something, you know, even just say to me, like, for instance, I got one on a different flight. And this guy was like, oh, when I get home, I'm having a beer. I'll tell you what, I'm having a beer. Like, he wanted to, like, fit in with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, read the room.
Yeah.
Check the vibe.
Right.
We're drinking on the plane.
Right. You gotta be.
Oh, God. Everyone's so tacky. All right. Hen house open mic?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This week we did time travel.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a poem. Dinosaurs and Abraham Lincoln. Time traveled. What the hell was I thinking? Had one shot, went back to last week. Ate a good sandwich and was back in a blink. Mom called me a fool. What a waste of a miracle. Wish I would have traveled away from her calling me an imbecile. A sandwich, really? What kind was it? I said peanut butter and it was bussin'. She said you time traveled.
And it was bussin'. Go ahead.
She said you time traveled for a 1-ingredient sandwich. I said, well, when you put it like that, it sounds a bit ridiculous. But you should see the way I build a sandwich. I get pretty meticulous. She said, God, you're a fucking idiot.
I love the rhythm to it.
Dinosaurs and Abraham Lincoln.
Cute.
Had one shot.
What the fuck was I thinking? It's great.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. Mine is a overall announcement.
All right.
Okay.
The general.
It's an announcement on a ship.
All right.
Hi, all aboard the Massacre. Here on our ship, we take you through the worst moments in history where human beings fought to the death. You are about to see horrific things, but we do not give refunds. You paid to see the peak of human chaos. It is crucial you do not try and interact with what you are watching. In time travel, there is a wall between us and the subjects, but if that wall is broken, you will drop from the ship and be stuck in whatever time we are looking at. One time we dropped a man in the middle of the hall. I have been instructed not to repeat that story. Enjoy your time. Never mind.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Good job.
You know where you got dropped.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening and whatnot. Upcoming shows, I'm coming to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm coming to Bakersfield. I'm going to be Comedy on State again. Just stay updated on my website, KellyRyanComedy.com.
And be sure to follow us on social media. NIGHTCOOP Podcast is the Instagram page. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Allie Ryan.
Allie's been climbing on the Instagram followers. It looks great. Looks
Thank
great
you.
on you. And then for me, it's at This Is Kelly Ryan. Obviously, if you want to give us a 5-star review,
That would
we
be
would
great.
love it. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No, that's it. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.